Yankees, huge favorites. Corbin's going for Texas, Warren for Yankees. I was looking up Corbin, 3.35 ERA this season. This was a fade machine.
Right.
Corbin was. Do you think Washington is sitting there like, what the hell, man? You had a 5.5 ERA with us. Now all of a sudden you drop it down to 3.3. I thought that was kind of funny to look at. But what's your breakdown on this game when you got Yankees minus 190 last time I checked?
Yeah, I mean, Pat, we talked about it a lot last year, even the year before. Patrick Corbin last year had a 5.6 ERA with the Nats. The year before, a 5.2. I'd even said last season the only reason he was still in the rotations because he was a veteran pitcher and the Nats just didn't have a lot of other options. But I guess the Rangers saw something because he has a 3.35 ERA this year, and it's not misleading. You look at the home runs given up. He's about, I don't know, I'd say a fourth of the way through compared to what he threw last season. He's only given up 6 home runs. Doesn't have much power, though, Andy, and this is the real red flag for me. Last year, 139 strikeouts in 174 innings. The year before, 124 in 180 innings. Nothing has changed in the regard. He hasn't all of a sudden got a bionic arm at age 40 or whatever he is. He's got 29 strikeouts in 37 innings this year, 13 walks. So I do think he's hittable. I think the Yankees will get to him tonight, and I do like the Yankees in this game. Of course, whenever you're looking at a money line of minus 200, I like to get it lower. I don't lay minus 200 for my clients. So I do think the run line gives us some value here. We're getting what's a minus 200 favorite down to even money right now. So you can get the Yankees minus 1.5 even money. And as I talk a lot about the Dodgers and other quality teams, when you have a good offense, it makes it easier to cover the run line, and vice versa. The Rockies, who've been the biggest money burner, the worst team, I should say, in baseball this year. I looked last week. I was talking about one of their games. They lost by 1 in game 1, and since then, right after that, 30 of their next 34 losses came by 2 runs or more. It's the same thing with good teams. Dodgers, Yankees usually win by margin. So get that price down. Let's fade Corbin, and let's do it with the minus 1.5 even money run line tonight with the Yankees.
Steve Merril, everybody. We're going to talk Tigers and Cardinals here. Another big favorite, Tigers minus 190. It makes sense. Scooble's going for Detroit, Fetty for St. Louis. What's your breakdown on this game?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, I left the Cardinals off the card yesterday. And another reason, by the way, I left that game off on Monday is because they had an unlisted starter. It looked like it was going to be Montero, and then they went bullpen. And at 1:20 Eastern, right before I did that free video, the odds logic screen lit up, and it showed there was going to be basically a bullpen game. But as I said, though, the Cardinals won easily last night, 11-4. I hope everybody enjoyed that free play video. Subscribe, click the bell for an instant alert so you know when these free plays go up on WagerTalk TV each day. But now I'm going to flip the script because we have a much different setup tonight in the rematch here. And I do think the situation, especially the pitching edge, as you said, favors the Tigers here. But once again, you're paying a premium if you're going to back the favorite. So I think the run line is a better option here. Instead of laying minus 180, let's get that run line down. Now, it's not going to be as low because they're the road team. We're not going to cut it in half like the Yankee game. But still, you can get the Tigers minus 1.5 run line in this one down to minus 110 pick 'em price, basically. So once again, let's get that juice down to a pick 'em price, lay the run in the half, and definitely don't mind doing it as much with the road team. And one of the reasons run lines are half as much for road teams, if you're a new sports bettor, is because the home team has to bat if they're losing, whereas, a home team up 1 doesn't bat in the bottom of the ninth to extend the lead. So always a little bit easier to cover the run line as a road favorite here, and I think Detroit bounces back. And something I pointed out yesterday when I did the video, I did my tease. It's important to have a good tease when you're doing YouTube videos. I said, who is the most winning team in baseball this year? It's not the Yankees. It's not the Dodgers. It's the Detroit Tigers. And even with that loss last night, they still have 4 more wins than anybody in the American League. And they still have 2 more wins than anybody in the National League, including the Mets, Phillies, and Dodgers. So this is a really good Detroit team, and they got an excellent pitcher on the mound with Scooble tonight. So this looks like a good bounce-back spot for Detroit. And I would lay the 1.5 and get it down to a pick-em price with the Tigers.
Love it, Steve. It's $5 Tuesday. Shirley, you've got a $5 play up. Tell us about that.
Don't call me Shirley, but I do have a $5 Tuesday best bet right now at WagerTalk.com, and it is the MLB top play tonight, and it is a 80% discount because it's $5 Tuesday. Also have both NBA games for Tuesday and Wednesday. Strong best bets. So while $5 Tuesday is a great deal, all sport, all access combos are a better deal. In fact, if you get the 3-day for $49, you get in the next 3 days and nights for $16 each. And since I have 3 plays right now, that's automatically making every play a $5 best bet. Or the best deal is the 1-year all access, which also expires at midnight tonight. Gets it down to $3 a day, about $1 a play. So, yes, the $5 Tuesday best bet is nice tonight for baseball, but if you're serious about taking an investment consistent approach, try the 3-day sampler, or most importantly, try the 1-year all access, because you also get a bonus 25% coupon for any other purchase you make every day for the next year. And that offer expires tonight. No promo codes needed. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. You can get there quicker. WT.buzz/SM.
Thank you so much, Steve. Always great.